Glassex Interbuild, organised by EMAP, took place at Birmingham's NEC between October the 18th and 21st. The lead up to the show had been widely discussed in the trade press, not least because Glassex, traditionally a standalone show, was postponed from its original slot in March due to lack of support, widely thought to be brought about by the recession. However, the combined show was still small, but this didn't deter visitors, as the Glazine discovered.
For us it has been very, very good, simply because we have managed to pick up a lot of leads, and because the show is small, we found a lot of people have spent a lot of time on our stand.
Glassex Interbuild, better than we expected. We come with low expectations, but we've been very, very surprised with the outcome. It's been very great, very, very good for us. The leads have been high quality, it's been a steady footfall, and yesterday was phenomenal. We're one of the best Glassex days we've had for a long, long time for widgets.
We've had a tremendous show. We've connected with a lot of our existing retailers. We've also made lots of contacts with new retailers and also fabricators of alternative systems in the marketplace. It's worked so well for us this year that we've already booked for next year too.
It's been very good, yeah. First time here. We've had about 76 leads up to now.
And why did you choose Interbuild over Glassex?
We chose the area between the two because we thought it would be a good catchment area, and it seems to have been so. It's been very, very busy all around this area.
And has that busyness been converted into leads?
Mostly, yeah. There's been a lot of interest generally in the stand. There's been people we've had to explain what we do to, obviously, but I think the colours and the different finishes now are of general interest to everybody.
Other happy exhibitors at Glassex included Derek Bonnard at Promac, who said that green shoots were beginning to show, and Nelson Graham from Bowl, who said it was the best show that he had exhibited at for a long time. However, the decision to co-locate Glassex at Interbuild remains controversial, particularly since the distinction between the two shows was small. The colour of the carpet was the main difference. On the whole, though, this didn't bother exhibitors. And do you think it's made a difference having it on the back of Interbuild?
Yeah, we've had a really good. I think it's worked. I mean, everyone was very dubious about obviously associating Glassex Interbuild. They thought the Glassex brand was swallowed up into the show itself, but no, it's worked very good for us. It's been a great show as a result of that, yeah.
As the only systems company at Glassex, Selector was looking for a dedicated window audience.
The show itself has been really busy. It's been really, really busy, but quality of leads, it hasn't been as good as what we was expecting, because obviously the guys that are coming into Interbuild are not the people that we want coming onto the stand looking for profile. You know, we've had a lot of leads on the composite door side of it, which hopefully will turn into a good selling point. But lead-wise for profile, it's not what we've been after.
Would you prefer it if this had stayed as a Glassex show rather than a Glassex Interbuild show?
Definitely, yeah, because you're getting that targeted audience coming in to see you, as opposed to the guys that are just doing a bit of building work and they're coming onto your stand wanting to know how much a set of French doors or a set of bifolding doors are.
Ultraframe, however, benefited from a different audience.
Also, with it being part of Interbuild, we've had a crossover from architects, builders and house builders, and that's been the extra icing on the cake for us this year. Whilst they're specifying the builder is not our core market, it's a top-up for what we do today. We feed those customers into our fabricators and retailers, so it's great business for them, even if it's not directly business for us.
Despite the show's size, Justin Radcliffe from the Council for Aluminium in Building argued that Interbuild remains a relevant exhibition for both exhibitors and visitors.
We've actually probably had our best year ever. We've been coming for 5 years and we've really enjoyed the experience. A couple of facts for you really to sort of summarise that. Of all the leads taken in the Aluminium in Building zone this year, around 60 to 80% of them, the members have considered as being of a significantly high business development quality. We've also learned from the show this year and the 20-odd thousand visitors the show will get that visitors are far more project driven. They're actually looking for a real edge. And despite some of the well-known and well-quoted failings of the show, there has been a huge amount of interest and a huge amount of business carried out, not only on the cab stand, but throughout the show.
Nonetheless, Glassex and Interbuild didn't fill a single hall each, when historically they were both massive shows. This fact wasn't lost on visitors, some of whom openly blogged their disappointment. What remains to be seen is if potential exhibitors will be swayed by this year's turnout to exhibit next year, and that visitors will return despite being small change this year.